My friends, I hope your Saturday is a lovely one. I have a busy schedule today. I have to do some videos because I haven't been online for a while. Been not feeling that good. But today I'm going to show you how I clean out my puree. I have it in the sink because what I do is I turn it sideways. And I turn on the water. And I take my trusty hose and I clean it out like this. And then I tip it over so that the water comes out because I take the sides hold on, I'll show you. I take the sides and I do the same thing because this part is like the part that gets really nasty. And then I tip it over and drain the water out and set it aside. Let it dry. I clean this very well. I clean the filter in there. You can see. Take out the filter holder. I'm going to show you how I clean that. And I do this. And then I do the same thing with hot water. And I actually do it right directly on the filter. Tip that over, let it dry. I clean these as well. I just finished cleaning these. And I take this and I unsnap it. There's an arrow right there. Take it out. Clean the filter right in there. I just did it earlier. Then there is a filter that's in here, as you can see. Now you can order these, but why order these? You can see it's empty now. When all you is charcoal in there, and you just basically soften up the charcoal, and you could do this a couple times before you have to buy a new one, and take out all the coffee that's in there, which I did earlier, so I just wanted to show you. And then I put the filter back, take this and snap it back in there, make sure it's in the inside on both sides, and just snap it back. Now it goes in here, and you get to put your puree back, and that should keep it to where the flow of it comes out. Now the next thing I did, and I'm probably going to do it again, but I did it earlier, is I fill it up to here with vinegar, and then the rest water, and I let it go through every cycle, the small, the medium, and the large. And once I do that, I'll fill this all up with water twice, let it go through the cycle. It'll probably take a whole day process, but your machine will be fine, and you don't have to go out and buy a new one. Everything in here, it should be nice and clean. After I take it and basically I just wipe it down. Make sure everything's everything. And this machine should last you forever. For real. I've had this machine. Well, I had one before, and it cost me a pretty arm and a leg. And then I went and I said, I love them because they're easy. I don't have to do a whole cup of coffee and waste coffee like crazy, because I could just have my cup during the morning and keep it going, and it keeps me regular, because if not, I'll be drinking coffee all day like my mother used to do, and that's not good for you. So what I do, see, it's nice and wiped down, and these are too inside. And what I do is I basically clean it like that, And then what I did was I went to Goodwill. And people, Goodwill is the best place you could shop at if you got to go get an appliance. Why spend the money when a good majority of the time that people give them away, or they just want a new one? You know how people with money, they just want a new one and they replace it all the time. And I went to Goodwill about 6 years ago, and I bought this one for $8. Yeah, $8. And it's been hanging in there with me ever since, because I know how to clean it and I keep it up right. Now, if this one goes, I'll go right back to Goodwill, because they got them over there all the time, and buy a another one. I'm about to go buy a big microwave that you can get for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks the most. And I'm about to go get me a crock pot, which you can get the big ones, the stainless steel ones, for $15 the most. You used to be able to get them for $8 and $10, but prices have gone up even in Goodwill. So there's how you clean your puree, and I hope it works for you. See you later. Have a good day.